Thanks so much for tuning in. This is 10 Minute Chef. Today we're making some tacos. Just the Spanish sandwich. That's all it is. The traditional way, cilantro, onion, lime, corn tortilla, street style. Don't need anything more than that. Then we made our own salsa, so we'll go over that real quick. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's check it out. So we're gonna make a garlic paste. First thing we wanna do is boil garlic right at the top. It's easy. Just get it going, get it out of the way, forget about it. Melt some butter in a pan, coat the whole thing. That's where we're gonna sear our chicken in. So melt the butter all the way down until it's gone, and then lay those chicken thighs in. I use chicken thighs here, but you can use anything, like breasts if you want, say a little healthier. Push down on them in that butter in that nice hot pan to give them a solid skin color. When we flip them, we'll see that we're just giving them a sear before we put them in the oven. I'm sure you've heard of this technique. Pre-cook it, sear it, lock those juices in. While that's searing, check our garlic. We can cut the water off. It's boiling. Stop it. Get every side of the chicken nice and seared. Let's go ahead and dump that garlic, cool it off. So that's not cooked all the way yet. It's just a nice sear on the skin. It's a little crispy. Now we're gonna season, right? So put some pepper, some garlic powder, whatever you got, whatever your favorite seasonings are. I'm using onion powder, some salt, of course. Can't forget the salt. And then just some of your other favorite seasonings. I don't know. I think I use some like adobo chicken seasoning or something. Make sure you get both sides. I don't know. I forgot what's yellow that I put over the top, but it was a little packet of something. Could have been curry powder. Could have been like some ginger. I forgot actually. So just use your favorite seasonings. Those are nice and seasoned. Collect everything that you can. Get them perfectly coated, and then just set them to the side. Clean your cutting board. Now dig into your onion. We're only use about half of it here, so we can peel a whole big fat onion. Peel it so there's no paper. Cut the tip off. We don't want that. And we're gonna make a medium-sized dice here. Layer it all the way up, and then we're gonna go vertically. 1, 2, 3. Easy day. It's creating our squares, and then we just chop it. Boom, that's the topping for our tacos. Push that to the side. Don't need that for now. This corn we're gonna put into a corn, cilantro, and garlic rice that we're gonna have as a side. So I chose to use a whole ear of corn here. Shave it all off. You could use canned corn, doesn't really matter. I decided to just use fresh, and it's not even that fresh. It was actually kind of sitting around for a minute. I needed to use it up, so organize your cutting board a little bit. Some carrots and celery are gonna go underneath our chicken. We already seared it. It's gonna go into the pan and stay in that cast iron, and it's gonna go in the oven to finish. It's gonna cook right on top of that celery and carrot. That's what's called our mirepoix. A little bit of onion. You're set to go. Put that chicken on top. This is gonna take the longest, so we're gonna let it cook while we get everything else ready. Some thyme over the top, just for a little extra flavor while it cooks. Pop it in the oven. I think it was at like 375, and I just let it ride till we're done. That garlic we boiled is nice and soft by now, so let's just peel it out of the jackets. Some people like to peel the jackets before they boil the garlic. Either way works. Whatever, however you get there. Peel all that garlic out. We're gonna make that garlic paste. Probably used a little too much garlic, to be honest, in this dish, but oh well. Some salt over the top, and just take your blade and just keep rubbing it. It's soft enough to do this. Keep grinding it down until it's a nice fine paste that you're happy with. Set it to the side. Let's get our limes ready. Obviously, you can't have a taco without lime. It's not really a taco. What else do you need? Cilantro. Some fresh cilantro, ball it up, bundle it up into a manageable piece, and then just chop it real nice. When you chop these herbs, you don't want to smash down on them. Make sure you have like a nice, swift cutting motion. You don't want to mush them into the cutting board. The more green that you see on the cutting board when you're done, the worse your cut was. You're losing a lot of it. It's basically bleeding out. Alright, now our mise en place is set up to top our tacos. We're going to get our rice going for the side. You can shake the bowl like a maniac like me, or you can grab a spoon. There you go. That's a lot better. Nice and oiled up. We're toasting that long grain brown rice down. Nice little toast before we add some chicken stock. You can use pre-packaged stuff, or I had the time to make a chicken stock recently, so I just went ahead and used a couple cups of that. I think probably about a cup of rice, and I think I had 3 cups of chicken stock there, 3.5, maybe 4. Let that cook down. It's going to come to a boil. Give it a quick stir before you walk away from it. That's fine. It's for your own conscience. Let's check on that chicken. It's been in there for a good amount of time. This is elapsed time, mind you. Seems done to me. Tap the top. Rice is cooking down as it should be. It's at a nice simmer. Just leave it alone for a little bit here. Alright. Now we got our chicken. Put that to the side so we have room in this cast iron. We're going to cook that corn in that chicken fat and leftover butter for some extra flavor. You don't have to wash it out. Stir it up. Add that garlic paste. And then we're going to salt and pepper at some point here. Salt and pepper to taste, really. That garlic paste can be put in anything. I just decided to use it into the corn here because, why not? Garlic, sauteed corn. It's going to get some cilantro finish, and then we're going to mix it with the rice. I didn't grab any footage of mixing them together, but you'll see it when we plate. Alright, that rice is finishing up nicely. Just about done. Taste it. See if you need salt. Make a salsa while that finishes, right? So we got some leftover avocado, a couple onions, jalapeno, add some olive oil, some little bit of water, blend it up, and then you could just shake the blender like a caveman, or you can buy a better Vitamix. I'm just using a fucking Walmart blender here. So a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt. Sugar's gonna give it maybe round it out a little bit, and then probably give it some heat over the long run. So a nice little salsa verde for us, or some lime zest in that. Alright, let's peel into that chicken. It seems a little pink, and it is, but after we chop it up, we're gonna go ahead and finish it in a hot pan on the top of the stove with whatever extra seasonings we want to put in there. So it's nice and juicy. It's pretty much cooked all the way. We're just going to flash it in the pan one more time before we plate it, just to get rid of that pink. Nobody wants to see that when they eat. Doesn't look too bad, though. It's not very far off at all. Get those bones out of the way. Move them over. And then chop it up for manageable size pieces to put on a taco, right? This is a little bit easier. You could be more of a brute with it. You don't have to be so gentle with the herbs. Just chop it up into fine pieces like a butcher. Actually, like a terrible butcher. Butchers are very precise with their cuts. There we go. That looks fine to me. So, last but not least, we need to get the tortillas going. Just some regular corn tortillas bought from the supermarket, right? Non-stick pan, a little bit of oil, flip them, and then plate them. Put them on a paper towel if you want. Don't have to. Just helps with the grease, I find. However many tacos you want. I like to do at least 10. We'll go 4 on a plate. There's our chicken flashed in the pan. Let's put some rice on the plate. A little bit of corn. Yeah, and put all the fixings on. That's it.